I flew over 3,500 miles to go hunting for Pokemon cards. And guys, guess what? I'm gonna take you on the journey with me. So here we are, landing in America, ready to go. Obviously, we got Pokemon Go on the go. And guys, we're gonna hit up everywhere, from the local mall, which can I just say is huge. We're also gonna head to the likes of Walmart. We're also gonna head to my favorite place on earth, which may seem crazy, but Target. Guys, if you have Target close to you, cherish it because I love it. But our first stop was actually a local game store called TCG Town. Now this was like a little bit of Pokemon heaven, and when I say Pokemon heaven, it was purely Pokemon in here, as you can see just from walking in the front door. And they had a little bit of everything available. They had ETBs, collection boxes like this Vaporeon VMAX box, which is pretty cool. They had Pokemon merchandise, Pokemon curtains, Pokemon stickers, Pokemon singles, you name it, they had it. So we had to check this place out because when we found it, I thought it was too good to be true. So starting off from where you first walk in, there is a wall of ETBs. There is a TV on the wall that is constantly playing Pokemon anime, which doesn't get any better than that. A really funky selection of plushes, including the little and large Rayquaza, which I absolutely loved and wish I could kind of take home with me as well. There were Funko Pops, there were your standard collection boxes, tins, everything from Pokemon Go all the way to build and battle kits. And then there were some boxes and tins that I hadn't sort of seen very often, like walking into local game stores, especially at home. There was then a huge cabinet of singles, and there was a little bit of everything in here for everyone. We had Shining Pokemon, we had Crystal Pokemon, we had Shadowless, Legendary Collection, EX Era, there were binders, and then there were modern slabs and vintage slabs as well. Quite a few CGC slabs and also a lot of PSA slabs, which was really cool to see. And then there were modern singles, so there was definitely catering for everyone who walked in the store. Now, I also had to get a quick shot of these Charizard rugs because they were super cool. So I spotted that Detective Pikachu tin, which I thought was cool, and then these Battle League boxes, which have some really nice promos in. You can see the little jumbos stacked at the top of the wall up there. Love that Charizard box and also that Espeon GX box. Not something you see very often when you're just wandering into game stores. The owner kindly gifted me some Pokemon stickers as well, and guys, look at it. It is just like I could sit in here all day and just be super happy. So it was time to jump in the car and head off to our next destination. We didn't really have a plan or know where we were going, but we landed in Dreamland, which is Target. I know it's basic, I know it's boring, but guys, I love Target. We don't have it here in the UK, and it has Pokemon. It has the collector's spot, which is literally just heaven to me. It's a horror fan's dream with all the figurines, the Funko Pops, the merch. It doesn't get any better than this. There is not a supermarket type store in the UK that I can walk into and find all of this stuff in. It literally doesn't get any better than this. Someone had also left a random Prime bottle there as well. Anyway, back to the figurines. There wasn't any that stood out to me too much. That Annabelle at the beginning, I kind of wish I grabbed. I picked up a cheeky Pokeball on the way in as well. Didn't grab any of the Funkos because there wasn't any that I necessarily needed or wanted, but it's just really cool to see all of this on display and just so easily accessible in like every single Target. I so wish we had this at home. I really kind of wish I bought the ET figure. I think I'll have to go back and get that one time. Anyway, we headed to the toy section and the TCG area was stacked. There were Charizard UPCs, Pokeballs, there were tins, there were ETBs, all the way from Fusion Strike to Crown Zenith, which had literally just come out when we were visiting. We even found the World Championship London decks as well, which was pretty cool considering we came all the way from London. But guys, this Target was absolutely stacked. We were super lucky to land on this. We then headed home, getting a little bit of rest, had to get a little bit of Pokemon going, and we were going to head out for more Pokemon card hunting. By the way, shout out to the butler catching the Oshawott here, guys. Give the butler some love in the comments. Nice. But we just decided that was it for the day, so we got some pizzas. These were steaming. They were so good. And then it was time to head out on day 2. This is the town that we normally stay in, and it's super quaint, super cute. Some of you might recognize it, some of you might not. Even though it wasn't Christmas time, there were some Christmas decorations up, which I just realized there, but it definitely wasn't Christmas. It was February. Anyway, so we headed out day 2, and I had to refill with some Starbucks. We do not get this dragon fruit drink at home, and you know that I have to have it every single day when I'm in the States. We headed to Walmart, and the first stop was the Squishmallows. Now, I did not need one of these because I already had one at home waiting for me, but you know I picked one up anyway. This Walmart was also stacked to the brim. Collection boxes, ETBs, tins, sleeve boosters. We've never been so lucky landing in the supermarkets. We then did a little mad dash back to the mall we were at to begin with, and I stumbled across this store, which again was just a horror fan's dream. So many figures, so many clothing, so much merch. I kind of wish I'd got that Michael pillow, but we'll save that for next time. And then we did something wild. After everything we picked up, we managed to pick up some EX era packs from a store that we regularly go to, and we decided to do an absolute craziness. We decided to open up a Holland Phantoms booster pack. This is not something we get to do every day, and this kind of makes me nervous doing this sort of stuff, but we thought, you know what, let's go for it. So Dean was the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, was doing the honor of opening up the pack. We were trying to film it, so it was on a little bit of a side angle here, but oh my goodness, look at that reverse energy right there. What a beauty, and boom, what a hit.